Choice Television, its presenters, associates and affiliates may not be liable for views shared on this program. Age restriction and viewer discretion.
Let me explain to you. I'm just waiting the cigarette. Whenever I'm extremely happy, I don't need this single feeder. It costs 3 million. It is given to a person in our culture, in our religion. I told this single feeder I'm at the level of a cardinal. I'm remaining with one rank or status to become a pope.
The co-feeders also have ranks?
Yes, in my traditional religion. You call Obusamize. I'm a powerful man. To get this single feeder, you must have performed several miracles. And I've performed many. When Museveni gives you a medal. But these medals are metallic items. When you look at Amini was life president of Uganda, VC, Victoria Cross. It is given by very brave soldiers who can risk their lives to win battles for their countries. Well, that means abuse them, but they are respected everywhere. Distinguished Service Order, VCDSO, Distinguished Service Order. The military cross is also given to soldiers that risk their lives in the battlefield. VC, Victoria Cross, DSO, Distinguished Service Order, and he used to call himself a vampire, a conqueror of the British Empire.
Conqueror of the British Empire, we hear.
Yes. In my Chiganda culture, the Kabaka has 3 palaces. When the Kabaka sits in the Mengo, it means war. He's going to war. War. Rocks. When the Kabaka goes to Namirembe, it's for peace. When the Kabaka goes to Bubaga Palace, it means rehabilitation. Okubaga means rehabilitation of planning. This is where I derived my power. But when you see this, I can offer 10 million. If in Uganda you find a man donning, when normally if you want to get this Ngufira, you go to Zanzibar. The headquarters of witches. Yes. So therefore I'm a very powerful man in this traditional religious organization.
Can you boldly attach your strength and survival on witchcraft?
I was sacked from government in 2014. Why? I had detected that this killer command was killing people, extract their organs, and sell them to foreigners. Their main agent was Mulan. That cowboy was dealing with Mulan. There's a prominent lawyer in Kampala who was a recruiting officer. He recruited Waguya and Weyomba in Mulago, in the Makerere College. And the man bragged. One of them stammers, said, but I hear this man Mirundi talking about this organic trade. Don't come on. Mirundi will be a district in his village. Mirundi will be in a prison in 6 months. Or Mirundi will be dead. And they carried out those plans to make me a district, to make me jobless, to make me a district. And I can tell you, if the worst comes to the worst, instead of going back at Museveni's government, when this network is there, I will be surrendering myself to a hunger man. I decided to destroy this business of his. Akakalenza kayina olutwe olukanuka mu nnyuma Umusagama. Kano kanka amazi. Kano kwa Umusagama. Kano kanka amazi. Kano kwa Umusagama kwa ba. What they did was to pressurize me. Museveni made a mistake and I was going to kill them. Museveni was sending me to a murder mission. You cannot humiliate me at night, sending me as an advisor to the same killer. But Museveni didn't know at that time and that I was going to kill these people. Me, I have a type of a bomb that I can swallow and explode it. Nalinja bata abantu. Nicho nkwanza mudezi nalimutta. He should have got to calculate and make an algorithm, not to use this information again. He should also retract this song. Nalinja bata. I was going to kill Museveni's people. I decided my mother prevented me to kill them in a bomb blast. Nalinja bata. Nalinja bambuti. Nalinja kubuta. Umulenzoya kakanyobu jozi. What has happened now? May I know the way they operate? When they want to accuse something, they become polite. They said, we want to negotiate with you to forgive us. And Museveni gave them an assignment. Before I give this man money, Gandhi reconciled with him. I cannot reconcile with Rwabogo. I cannot reconcile or forgive Kamushenga. I cannot forgive Kuba. I cannot forgive Narweso and Nakalema. Nakalema bragged. He look there. And I don't come from a poor family. You look at the structures, the houses I had. And this is not the first structure. I got this, I come from a very powerful family. To innocent. Because I started the NRM. NRM, with this subterfuge, they use you for 3 things. A brave African soldier and a weak European commander. 2, you must be a kidori, a mobile toilet for Wabogo. After Wabogo, this shows you. Museveni gives you a consolation job, a killer, a slow killer job. How can he give you a man who has delivered the dedicated service and the commitment to the 14 years to the extent that my mother was targeted? I cannot go back to government because the network is intact. Akati bwinoganyo tusijja kwogera namwe bajja kuteegula. We call it okuteegula. Omutego comes from omutege trap, but a trap is for animals. Omutego is extended to family members. Bw'otateegula n'abaana be bajja kufa. If that arrogant fellow does not vomit my money which has been taking every time to make me a dispute in my family, the impact, the damage he has inflicted on my family is irrecoverable. He must pay. This boy must go to Hague or remain here and be reached by an angular move. How can you invade the hospitals?
You have exposed him.
Yes, but he has no solution. To whoever has no solution, he must surrender himself to Hague or be reached. He'll be put in a tractor tire. To burn him alive. And we shall give the killers, will give a half tampeko, a half cup of ashes to his father for burial. To members will never have a burial, will never have bones. Why? He has been killing people. How many people has this idiot killed? Killed in the last 10 years when I left the government. Imagine. Museveni is in a very awkward situation. This means to protect the image of his family, this arrogant fellow must be stripped of all privileges, becomes a commoner, surrendered to Hague for trial. We want Museveni to tell us as Ugandans, when this man married from his family, did he also marry us? Does Uganda have a female organ? So therefore, when I refuse to talk to them, I knew they cannot abandon the killing of Ugandans. A human being is very expensive. Rips in more profits than any other, including oil. Why? What's the cost of an oil barrel? Crude oil barrel?
I'm not sure.
Yes, crude oil barrel. But when it is common to members, kills a person, he does not feed him. A person goes to hospital innocently, thinking that he's going to get treatment, he's killed there. And his organs, all her organs are extracted. So I knew that this command cannot abandon the killing of our people until he surrendered to beg for trial. The first trial, the ICC investigators were giving him millions of dollars to kill the case. And I will pray at an appropriate time for the proceedings and the meetings between these killers and the ICC investigators. What the ICC did, after this money, these people have got millions of dollars, they changed the panel, the investigative panel. And they told them, you handle the local activism. That's why they pounced on me. It was an advice. Bring a law. But a law is not lucrative. We came from far. We have pushed them 10 miles away from where they started. This command either bodies a plane to Hague. Eri kuchisa wetokota. Eri kuchisa wetokota. Tumwebazi. Eri kuchisa wetokota. Dena. Eri kuchisa wetokota. Nabulengi. Eri kuchisa wetokota. Akla. Eri kuchisa wetokota. Enyunyukotu. Hague. Entebe Amsterdam. Batembani Barwana. I've pushed these people to Kajansi. I'm taking them to Hague. We are in Kajansi now fighting to reach Entebe. Mukubia mukoni mujoni mujozi nembo umulenza anyedde ku bantu. Umulenzi has humiliated the very people. He took 5 billion from me. How much money has he lost? Has been totally exposed. They underestimated my resolve to fight. I have a good will of the people. I come from a rich family. I don't need Museveni's job. For 10 years, Museveni has not given me a coin, including it reaching my mother, who was crippled in Uganda riots. He must be Alwanga. This man in the police is part of the gang. Yes, the police pathologist, I have evidence against him. The man advised him. Why don't you talk? No, he must come to me. He must be. That's why he says, why does this man, why does he remain in history, in the past? Because in the past you had an upper hand. Today, I cannot accept your apologies. Where is it written in the Bible that you can accept forgiveness? You can offer forgiveness by force. Where do you find vanquished?
Thou shalt forgive.
Where Jesus created a crowbar. We call it a crowbar. You get it right, but it's taken away. You call it a crowbar. A crowbar. A crowbar. Jesus said, forgive them, because what they are they don't know what you are doing. You fabricate a case against tape abusing. Is it forgivable? But what have they done? I forced them into an extreme. Me I knew these people akakasajja okujja ngo bakakubya entwene bajasini bakakba abantu ba Uganda ne bendu rekobera vampire. Parliament should eject him from parliament. Cabinet should not share a table with this killer, international killer. The first family is in danger. Museveni is in danger. Why? To revamp, to rejuvenate his family's image, which has been damaged by this man, who is not always. And when you trace him, where does he, let him tell us his family roots. Tell us that this man comes from a prominent family in Ankole. And what Museveni doesn't know is overlooking. the overseers, the homosexuals, planted their agents in the Catholic Church in the 30s. These are the people who came up and said we are homicide when we were seminarians. In some American dioceses, they elected priests. And the Pope came up and said, when any priest is conducting a mass, must kneel down to them and apologize. I decided to hit this man below the belt. What has he done in his arrogance? In his faith of arrogance? No God in the way, no God in the way, no God in the way. Asikaziza kewuba mumpale. Asikaziza God in kewuba mumpale. Let me tell you, he's not going to have decisively defeated them. When I refused to reconcile with them, I knew they would either kill me, which they tried earlier and failed. You kill me, your family is wiped out. I period Kataga backward. I period you more backward than you did to Kataga.
10 miles.
Hey. Remember survived by a Wisika. I must destroy the Basoga kingdom. Basoga fools, Baganda good for business, slaves, they have a slave mentality. Can you rule this country? We power people on the street. It's only Museveni who is helping these two killers. Why do you keep a killer? I'm going to power people in the Kampala for good cause. Museveni must surrender his in-law. Yes, to revamp, to gain respect, the man must be surrendered to him. Don't fear divorce. No. The British monarchy, what did it do to stubborn members of their rank? And in fact, the original position of the Queen was to bypass the charities and hand over power to his Bazukuru. But because the Bazukuru knew that their daughter their mother was killed, Diana, they refused. They could not. There's a man now is dead.
They could not accept.
The man took the husband of the Queen to court, insisting that he participated in planning the killing of Diana. The British monarchy had not celebrated or mourned over Diana's death. But the people forced the Queen, like the one forcing this man, who is a destroyer. He does not have a family. Mwenda who has a family conducts himself differently. He grew up, grew up in a refugee camp. That's why he's brutal. I don't suspect he's not a son of Kajiji. Why is it that Kajiji's daughters don't kill people and the children, son? Because he had been rejected as a papa. Tumabas has been rejected by his wife's family as a daughter. Because he was a papa, stinking poverty, and I am sending him to, he will die in European jails. Now, the family, how can you, I respect Museveni, how can you keep your daughter who is a killer? A man who extracts people's organs for sale. Is your daughter metallic? What about Kanakazunzolu? Akatemu akaitiriva, kanderegamu. Akati kankubuli. They went and collected and bought modern, what they call modern Iranian jammers. The Iranian jammers, like any other thing, they are fake, have destroyed the Iranians' hegemony in technology. A man was never trained in the army, using my traditional technology, have decisively defeated the Iranian technology. The jammers, you read him talking. When they got to the jammers, I had detected that Mulani was here. They are going to revive their case. That couple has only two alternatives. Body a plan to head and surrender yourself for trial. The first trial was botched because the ICC investigators were given bribes. I have photos, I have meetings, I will play them to embarrass ICC. That's why I'm by ICC in Uganda. He is fighting the ICC shameless head. I get a head in the sand. ICC is not important in Uganda. I can demolish ICC in a day. I have photos.
You want these people to go to ICC?
Yes.
And you're saying they are useless?
Because, no. They brought Iranian jammers. Mulan is here. They have been organizing meetings. Put the tape. And unless this man is smashed, his head is smashed, and unless Museveni surrenders this cowboy and his son-in-law to ICC, to the International Criminal Court for killing Ugandans, Museveni is in a... We don't want corruption. Does corruption kill people?
No.
You remain poor. This excitement about corruption, me, I don't buy it. The most important thing Museveni should do is to hand over his son-in-law to ICC for trial. No, vikatagenda bakabeba kati ono baba hoteli wako bakabejo kuli bakaseba meka 10 years ago this cowboy chased me away. How many people has he killed in hospitals? He does not need mercy. This cowboy does not need mercy. I organize demonstrations for peace. Akaseja kwa watu wene mukadumi wa Museveni babatwale Hague. Museveni should surrender this boy. The God must divorce. Don't care. Many people have divorced. Yes. I'll go divorce with his wife, Bill Gates, to save their politics, their image. Museveni must surrender. Akatambika bakabe 24 million people. A district. Means become a district. I went to the mountain. Bamu judges everyone. A joke you know your son, you want not to Nyalam. Now you know never into young family. Say that I will not talk to you. I never talk to you. I will continue sweeping you naked before the international community. But you don't want to win this, you got to win this, no go to you, or go. Me, he took my money 4 times. The Canadian gave me money, Museveni has been giving me money. Let me take this man as a man. Sawa na sekoko. And a Javana sawa na sekoko. I've reduced him to a double level. And I'm continuing to reduce him. Put that tape. We have brought Iranian jammers. They had a meeting. Even yesterday night they had a meeting. They had invited Diana. Diana was brought to help them. Burukaita mukube ndulu. Vampire. In Africa, what would we do to night dancers, to cannibals? Reach them. Even a homosexual in my tradition in Baganda, we rap with a homosexual in dried banana leaves, the Sanja, we bat him alive. Yes, no law. Because Mwanga was a homosexual. Homosexuality was brought in Uganda by the Arabs. In a society that believes that you are inferior, they don't touch on your wives. Why is it that the missionaries came together? A man and a man. They were homosexuals. The earlier missionaries were homosexuals. Yes. Bali baseyizi. Aba. Nivanyalo. Paka lumba bedo mu reason. Namujira woda. Jumping on my erection. Can I accept the bloody man? I'm looking for the money he took. He will never have peace in this country. If he does not surrender my money with the plus 10 zeros, I will send a lion. A lion. Ngoja jirama yukani garu windizi. Mukbele dala mujeo. Kanu, kato mwana ngomuwala. One night he will find himself sleeping with his dead daughter. Nkajiri mudaru rugezi kizuwa kwa rukabunya munyuma. Orukainda rukabunya munyuma zako. This step has solved the problem. They thought they had God. They got Indians here. They got Chinese. Mulani is back. Uganda cannot be abandoned by these killers. Why? In the sub-Saharan Africa, Uganda, our human past is strong because of the food we eat. We cannot accept 2 people to kill for what? Did this man's father fight in the liberation war? No. Why should he allow this man, Yarukanti Pharaoh, to sit on us? Atina abantu bafe atunyeko atunyalimu umulenza atunyalimu. Where does he come from? He should tell us the family where he comes from. And Hajati Mukwaya had alerted Museveni. I've observed this man is a destroyer. Umwana yono family ya Museveni. Family yakaguta teba. Family yakaguta teta. No jono ujozi wenigaru vindizi niga mukubye mumaze wapu. totally destroyed this boy. He must surrender. Museveni must surrender his son-in-law to Hague. He must go. Oh, we stage riot.
I see.
Yeah. This man should not be allowed to enter parliament. He should not be part of our cabinet. Whenever he enters the parliament, shout, storm out. This boy cannot abandon Kiri. He's a son of Enterahamu. A son of Enterahamu. Tumwebaze grew up with the refugee camp. He's a son of Enterahamu who kills the people. Now we have totally stripped them naked. Iranian Germans are inferior. But today, cover mu parliament n'olutwirwako n'omusagama ogukanuka mu nnyuma. Kanukanka amazi. Kanuka omusagama gw'abantu. Bakashiza kanukanka amazi. Tumwebaza nukanka amazi. Nka amazi. Onuka omusagama mu matansi. Tumwebaza onuka omusagama mu matansi. You stink like a person who works in a mortuary.
I see.
Why do we keep these killers in our midst? Why do you
keep them with big government?
I've stripped them naked. I've posed the challenge to Museveni. Retain your son-in-law. The family suffers. Museveni must walk at the top. Surrender this money like the British surrendered their members. Yes, it enters the maze and arrested. They want him. Do will get out of the maze? No. I will believe when the maze grows. The maze grows. Like this common is a killer who thought that by eliminating me, I will go back to them and say, Mirundi is a son, they come from a very powerful family. We had the money before they got it. They cannot dangle money to me. I've captured two important meetings, thinking that the Iranian technology works. It's fake. If I can use my traditional medicine, mahembe, to destroy Iranian technology, this is superior. Iran should run from today. Your technology is still inferior. An African to destroy your technology, celebrated Iranian Germans, Iranian, you use this. I've defeated the Iranian technology using my traditional. I directed General Chefaru to destroy. Bamu meeting Chefaru abu bemboka bamu kamu bele dala mukbedu ajakuduka budose but at the war everywhere where they sit to discuss killing of Uganda, they have Iranian Germans. Kisoga, Iranian Germans. They are using this. Learn it from me, Iranians. Your technology is inferior. If me I can destroy your self-related Germans, what about the Israelis? What about the Americans? I would destroy the Iranian arrogance. They have no technology. Their technology has been tested on a man like him who uses both the technology and the traditional. Buguddamu okutuula embaka egenda kuvuga bajja kuba mukembe okadduke nga nabi mukubatabira. He will be subjected to celebrating, whipping when his attackers are not. You organize another meeting. You see, they would have waited to see whether the Germans work. We are safe now. You hear them. We are safe now. No, you are not safe, and you will never be safe. If this money retains Museveni's son-in-law, retains my money. When it was my money, a lion will go to his home. Gate Ajirabayek. Need to humiliate this boy to the burning marrow. And yet the Kuvantu Vanjo, not from Yoku, Nanya Kuvantu, none of any to wait it alone. Nanya Kuvantu, no, totally destroyed.